Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over and kind of update Matic a little bit. And what I wanted to do is kind of explain a little bit of my system that works with an asset like, say, like Matic. Okay. I'm going to try to explain this and make this as simple as possible on why during a macro environment that we're in where the Federal Reserve is very, very hawkish, and interest rates were just recently raised 75 basis points. And how assets like Matic can come into here to say my box and finish off a correction. Okay. I'm going to try to explain that to my followers on my channel, make this in simplified terms. And this is the reason why you want to come up with a system to be able to get into assets, say like Matic as an example, not financial advice, and be able to get into wave runs in Matic and be able to exit out at an appropriate time. Where I made a previous video on Matic here, just show you if Matic does go up here, guys, you're going to see Matic like this. Okay, it's going to go up into RSI is going to be like that, and you're going to see some bearish divergence with Matic from that third wave all the way up to its fifth wave, and that's going to tell you to exit. Okay, out of Matic completely. So because Matic is going to be completing a full cycle, and there's going to be a correction probably all the way back down to this fourth wave area, guys. So you can imagine once Matic is done, okay, Matic is going to drop another 94 to 95%. Okay, now I'm going to explain to you why this system works like this. So you can see right now with Matic, if you see this parallel channel, this is Matic's trend right now. This is the overall trend. And we're just in a moment of time in Matic's trend right here, basically where that box is, right? And everybody's bearish. The Fed is raising interest rates. Everything is pointing to that the only place Matic can go is down, according to what you're going to be on the media. However, Matic right here, guys, has a sequence, okay? It has a sequence that is going to more than likely finish, okay? So the sequence is going to take precedence over what's going on in the media, if you will. That's why you want to come up with a trading system. So what I'm saying is that as long as something devastating doesn't happen to Matic, let's say, for example, the people that are running Matic or whatever's going on, they just say, you know what, forget it. We don't want to have anything to do with Matic anymore, and we're done, right? And then that'll just end it. And something devastating like that, as an example, Matic gets attacked and something happens real devastating to just bring it down, as an example. That can happen, and then it would just completely break a sequence and it'll roll over, okay? Does that happen? Yeah, it does happen, but it completes sequences more often than sequences are broken. Like I think if you look at it's like maybe 5 or 10% where sequences are broken, as long as you have the correct sequence. So the reason I'm pretty sure that it's going to go up there is because it's a strong coin. A lot of users are on the chain, and it's going to make its way and struggle its way up to these areas, say at the $3 plus area for Matic. So the issue is that it's in a sequence, and if you pay attention to the media or other people that are publicly disclosing what they may be doing or not doing, for example, you don't know if they're telling you the truth or telling you a lie, and if you go based on that, then you're just your train of thought is that there's no possible way that it could get up there, right? Because that's what some trolls are going to come along to this video and they're going to say, there's no way Bitcoin's going to 10,000. So Matic's going back down to 25 cents, right? Okay. That's not an argument. That's just somebody's opinion. So now it's in the sequence, it's going to complete it. So my bet's on the sequence. So here you have Matic. Let's say you're picking up Matic for 68 cents and you're going to put a stop loss at 61 cents. That's your thing. Because if you have a system with a sequence, a wave sequence, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and complete the 5. And it's going to struggle to complete the 5 because of the macro environment. Now, why does it do this? Okay. The reason it does stuff like this is because you don't know what people are doing. You don't actually know what people are doing, right? There could be people that are telling you to sell Matic when they're buying it. There could be people that are saying, Matic is the worst coin, but they're buying it. That's the issue. What happens with markets is you don't know what people are really truly doing. And if you have the sequence, you go with your system, you're like, okay, this is my system. And I know that it's done at least one wave. It's going to come down and correct into another wave. And it's probably going to pop off some other waves too. That's why you have a system with stop losses set up, because you don't know what people are really doing. All you have is right here is the sequence that Matic is doing. This 5-wave sequence, this trend. Matic's overall trend right now, without a doubt, is up and to the right. Okay? There's no doubt about that. That's the trend, just like this, the overall trend. But in here, in the micro trend, if you will, it's down. And then it's going to correct it and probably go back up and complete it. That's the issue that I wanted to explain why these can play out. If you take a look at the RSI is telling me that massive momentum came off, was able to push out a fifth wave. You have your bearish divergence, came down and corrected into a fourth wave, and went all the way down here. Momentum's really low, telling you that's probably the end of the correction on the fourth wave, and it's going to be able to swing back up here. Okay. However, in previous videos that I made, you're not going to have a dynamic move up there with Matic because it's not a euphoric third wave. It's, you have one here where it started, and that's to be expected, and then it corrected in a second, had a euphoric third wave. As you can see with its first wave there, like that, you see it wasn't as dynamic, came down, corrected, a euphoric third wave, and was able to pull off that fifth wave. All the way, look at what Matic was able to do. All the way to December, 27th of December, right? Even when Bitcoin was going down in that time, it was able to pull off that fifth wave, do its correction, and now it's going to do the same thing over here, in my opinion. And that's why I used the system I have with Elliott waves, the RSI, MACD, and any other indicator, anything else that you have out there to use to tell you what is Matic really doing. It's giving you evidence, pointing data that it's attempting to complete that fifth wave. And what do? Well, if you're getting in here at 68 cents, you put your stop loss, say, as an example, not financial advice, at 62 cents, saying, okay, my system's telling me it's trying to struggle to pull off a fifth wave. And that's where I'm going to do that. It looks good right here with Matic. I have evidence that one was completed over here. It's in a correction. So I'm placing my bets over here with mitigating my risk that it's going to go up and complete that wave. And then I know it's going to go up. You'll have your bearish divergence like I showed you at the beginning of the video, and it's going to correct all the way back down here to wait for it. That's why you want to have a system and not believe what people are telling you in the media. If you made it all the way to the end, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.